3 years ago, I nearly quit. I was playing terrible.
I've lost 60 kilos.
That's the dream. That's living the dream.
Ich fühle mich ausgeschlafen, ich fühle mich gut, auch wenn heute Freitag der 13. ist. Freitag der 13. Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr es wisst. Joe Cullen am Freitag den 13. geboren, genauso wie Mediendirektor Dave Allen am Freitag den 13. geboren, genauso wie ein gewisser Elmar Paulke. Und trotzdem, es ist ein Tag, an dem wir nicht viele gute Nachrichten bekommen haben. Es ging erst mal los mit der Absage des Bully Boys. Der kann nicht den Termin wahrnehmen, weil seine Jungs in der Schule irgendwas haben. Dann haben wir natürlich auch Nathan Aspinall angefragt und der hat so eine Grippe in den Knochen, der will sich auskurieren vor der WM. Wir haben James Wade angefragt und wir bekamen dann die Idee, dass wir internationale Starter besuchen. Es ist eine neuseeländisch-australische Wohngemeinschaft hier in London und da fahren wir jetzt hin. Es ist die Wohngemeinschaft von Ben Robb, von Gordon Mathers und von Joe Comito. Und die besuchen wir mal gucken, wie es denn geht, mal gucken, wie die sich vorbereiten auf die Weltmeisterschaft. Joe Comito eröffnet die WM. Er macht das erste Match gegen den Franzosen Thibault Triole. Also das ist schon mal eine Nummer, wie ich finde. 30 Minuten haben wir noch. Game on. Damals, da ist übrigens die BDO gegründet worden. Oh, Caro.
Das war knapp.
Ach Quatsch. So ein L könnte ich auch ganz gut vertragen noch hier. Hast du gesagt, aha? So, wenn wir gleich zu den dreien in die Wohnung fahren, uns haben viele geschrieben oder auch es waren einige Kommentare hier bei YouTube, ob man nicht Unterzeilen einfügen könne. Das könnt ihr selber bei YouTube über die Einstellungen regeln. Ihr könnt über YouTube und Untertitel übersetzen, könnt ihr euch die deutschen Übersetzungen während der Interviews einblenden lassen, falls es Probleme gibt bei der englischen Sprache. Alles kein Problem. It's a funny old game, you know? Der muss schon liebevoll ausgestellt werden. Das geht nicht so schnell und von alleine. So, ich glaube hier runter und dann rechts. Oder ist das 287 hier, ne? Flat 2. Guck mal, da oben brennt Licht. Das wird die Butze sein. That is beautiful here. That is cool. Yeah. So when did you arrive? Who had the idea to rent a flat?
Yeah, so I came over probably 2 weeks ago, and Joe and Ben, they've been here about a week now, isn't it? So acclimatised. So
yeah.
Get used to the English weather, which is a
lot
nice
different.
Rain,
you know.
Obviously. Yeah, ice rain. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So yeah, we've been acclimatising and hitting the board and preparing well for our games next week. Yeah.
Who is cooking here in the kitchen? Who is the chief in the kitchen?
Ben's the cook. Yeah.
So what was the dish? What were the dishes the last days?
Oh, we do pork ribs and pork belly.
Okay.
Box one, so we just chuck it in the oven. We'll get it. Most nights are just take out and we'll go to the pub or something like that and just do something easy.
Yeah.
No
barbecues. Yeah.
It's a bit different. It's 37 degrees at the moment, even from WA, so it's usually barbecue weather back at home.
Yeah. It will be the first time, Joe, for you.
Yeah, first time for me. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah. What's the feeling? What did they tell you?
Nah, look. Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, it's the biggest event, and you just don't know what's going to happen when you walk up. It happened and it couldn't. Just got to take it as it comes.
Yeah, I mean it's special because you opened the World Championship with your match against Thibault Triole.
Well, that's it. Guy. Like it was one of those things. I was wondering when I'm going to play, how you going to do it, and then suddenly you're the first game. That takes out all the guesswork because you know exactly when you're playing and you open up. So it is actually a little bit special, I guess.
Yeah. And what are you doing the whole day? You know, I just playing darts. Do you meet other players here?
On and off, we just play darts for an hour here or there, and we went for a big walk yesterday up to North Finchley. So we were probably 2 hours walk up and back, and just stopped off at the tavern and had a cheeky Guinness.
Yeah.
So
you already played at Alexandra Palace, of course. Yeah. You actually played against the German guy.
I did.
2021 against Max Hopp.
That was the COVID.
That's
that
right.
was the COVID comp against Max. Yeah, and I got on really well with Max while I was on the tour. So that was a good experience. And Max obviously showed his experience as well, and got over the top of me there when I play next Wednesday against Ricky.
Against Ricky Evans, so it's party time. He's the funny guy on tour.
And he's.
Is it difficult to handle if there is someone who's laughing a lot and who's making party?
I'm happy-go-lucky myself, so I'd much rather have that and the crowd involvement as well. It makes for the experience. So I know his walk-on will be quite special.
Yeah.
It always is. He's an entertainer, so it should be good.
I think fans really don't know it. You have to pay by yourself to arrive here in London. I mean, how much money do you need for flying from New Zealand?
Pretty much the prize money is what it costs you.
Okay.
So
7,500.
Like
renting this flat, having the flight. Yeah.
The flights, the not making money back home because we have jobs back home as well that we're not making money in.
Yeah.
So pretty much that's what it is, and and there's no point coming late because you got to acclimatise. If your body's not right, then there's no point in playing.
Yeah, I was on your Facebook page. Very cute picture of you and your 3 kids.
Yeah, I got a young family.
Young family.
Yeah, and it just helps the motivation. You know, that's my purpose. That's why I do it and why I try and work as hard as I do. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty special.
Yeah, cool. May I ask you what that is and for what it's standing?
Yeah, it's just greenstone. So my culture that I am, it's it's just be proud of who I am and reminds me of where I come from. And I was given to me by my father-in-law, my wife's father, and it means a lot to me. Just it's cool to represent the people that that they weren't in my life. I couldn't do what I do because it literally takes a village of people for me to play darts. I got 3 kids. My wife's she's pretty lenient. Lets me come over here and do all this stuff. She could make it harder, and she's the first one to book my flights and stuff. So
really?
It's real special, man.
Yeah. Cool.
So I'm always very proud of where I come from.
Joe, who is cleaning the flat here?
Oh, everyone does that a little bit. No one's real messy, so.
Hey? No.
Except for that's Ben's. But I don't like to point fingers, like that's Ben's there.
That's Joe's fault.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't do that. It's gonna go on there.
Hast du das gesehen? Ja, das ist so
That's
geil.
all good.
Ich meine, it's like at home, It's like at my home,
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
You've done all the hard work. You've qualified. Like we travel a fair bit around Australia to play, and we've done it now. So this is just a matter of just enjoying yourself, really, at the end of the day.
Yeah. Ich liebe und seine Lache, die ist ja sensationell gut. Also just said I love your laughing, That's so good. Joe, is it the plan? Is it the dream doing it like Simon Whitlock, like Damon Hatter, or like Gordon did it for 2 years to come over to Europe to live in England to play the whole tour? Is that the goal?
It probably now, I'd say I would like to have one shot at it, but it was never my plan. It was 3 years ago. I nearly quit. I was playing terrible and pretty much said to myself, you either get better or you're going to give up the sport, because I'm just not a person to play a sport that I'm not good at. And in 3 years I've made all the World Series, and now the Worlds, I've hit a 9 data.
Yeah, last year.
Just by having a bit of this is it attitude. But look, they've given the blueprint if you want if that's what you want to do, they've set the blueprint on how to do it, and it is a good living and a good way to do it. It's just like these boys with families that sacrifice are like people don't realise how, like, even just this weekend without your family, let alone all year, and it's hard for them.
Absolutely. Das ist sensationell. Das ist der richtige Ring, den man normalerweise hat. Aber sie treffen. When you played the Pro Tour in 2021 and 22, it was actually the COVID time.
Yep.
Hard time because you couldn't fly back home to the family. You were away from there for 9 months and so.
Yep.
Would it be great for you to do it again and now in the normal time?
Yeah, look, it was a bad time for the world.
timing,
it was just a bad time.
Yeah.
I didn't see my family for 9 months, as you said, from when I came here for the World Championships to the following September. At this very point in time, I have no interest in pursuing it in the next 4 or 5 years. So I could win the World Championship on the 4th of January, and I will not accept the tour card. I've got zero interest. It's 5 degrees outside today. It's 30, 34 back in Australia. In my winter in Brisbane, we don't get to 5 degrees. So I've just got zero interest. And like Ben said, I've still got a young family. My youngest daughter's still 13, so I owe them. I sacrificed 2 years. I was selfish, and now I've got to give back to them. So I've got zero interest in pursuing it in the next 3 or 4 years.
Interesting. Am I right when I say you lost a couple of kilos?
I've lost 60 kilos.
60 kilos?
Since I went back to Australia two
serious?
years ago. Yeah. So I've lost a human, so to speak. More or less. Yeah. So
unbelievable.
Look.
Do you feel much
health-wise,
better?
I feel 100 million % better.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
My lifestyle's changed. I've got a lot more energy, and it shows in the darts that I've played this year as well.
Yeah.
Making it to finals, it's long days. We play 2 tournaments in a day in Australia, so it's really helped on that side of things as well.
Yeah.
Hey, no,
Ben, can we go, Ben?
Go downstairs first. My bed's not even made.
I mean, that's a huge place here.
Yeah, it's pretty big, eh?
That's okay.
Gives us our own little space. I think it's important to have your own rooms, and
That's right.
so you can get away and have yarns with family members, or
Yeah.
you just want to turn off for a little bit.
Do you chat with them daily? With your
Yeah,
family?
morning and night. So
Okay.
I get woken up every morning because the kids are going to sleep.
Yeah.
So 6 o'clock in the morning I get woken up. So
Yeah. How long did you take to get the time in?
still adjusting.
Okay.
I've been here since Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
So still waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's
So, but it's just one of those things. I think it will be right by Sunday.
Yeah. Bathroom.
And he's got the main room. He's got.
Yeah, I mean, it's his 5th time, you know. He's a tour player, you know.
Nice, ensuite and
Yeah, cool.
stuff like that. Yeah, plenty of cupboard space. Yeah,
I mean, that's much more easier than living in a hotel, and that's brilliant.
It's much more brilliant
Yeah.
than a hotel. Shop's not far away.
Yeah, we were there, with the coffee shop and everything. Yeah.
No, brilliant.
Yeah. And what happens if one of you guys win the first match at Ali Pelli? Ben or you or Joe?
Yeah,
Party or?
Yeah, we'll celebrate with the other guys. So
Yeah.
hopefully all 3 of us come next Wednesday. Hopefully all 3 of us, and we have to extend our stay here in London. So that's the main goal, and that's the aim, and we'll all be trying our best to get that result.
Do people know you? Do they realize there's a guy for the 5th time at the World Championship?
I think the game's growing, which is cool. More and more people are getting into it. I think it's in a world where life is so quick, It's a sport that is fast-paced, it's exciting, there's a lot of drama, and everybody that I've introduced to the game is now fanatical about the game. So, I'm only in the circles that I am, and the game just seems to be as popular as it is. So, I'm very lucky because I'm kind of before it kind of took off. So I'm kind of like in that stable of players. So I'm pretty lucky.
Yeah. Are your kids playing darts as well?
My son is starting to play darts. My 8-year-old boy, he's getting into it now. He loves it. My little how old is she now? 20 months. She looks at TV because she always sees Dad go. I was going, come on, you know, like when she sees Dad, she's going, wow, like come on, Dad.
Like Gerwin Price. You know?
Yeah, I'll get a bit animated. And, yeah, I'm always giving it a bit of something when I play. So my kids, when they see me, they go, oh, Daddy darts, and then So that's pretty cool, mate. I think as they get older, they'll probably look into it more.
Yeah, so they have the chance to watch the World Championship in New Zealand.
Yeah, so it'd be 8:30 in the morning.
8:30 in the morning.
Yeah, on my son's last day of school, so he won't see it. He'll see the replay afterwards, but all my friends and family, they're all linking up and having little breakfasts and stuff like that.
Yeah. What is your dream?
To be honest, probably to be on the tour, to make money and to give my kids opportunities that I never had, pretty much. I don't need millions of dollars. I just want to be able to provide my family with a change in life, you know, something that I never had. So if I can do that through darts, that's the dream. That's living the dream.
That's cool.
Here he is.
180?
That's the water boy.
Oh, yeah.
Gatorade!
You know, I'm actually waiting for that. I'm actually waiting for that, hey?
Joe.
Yeah.
Why the nickname Waterboy?
Well, because we used to have a business that used to do sell water and oil to restaurants and stuff like that. And we're on a dart weekend and we're on the bus and one guy was a little bit drunk and carrying on and everyone was having a go at each other. And he just stood up and goes, "You're nothing but a water boy." And then all the boys ran with it, goes, "H2 Joe, water boy." And just when they first said, "What's your nickname?" Because I'd never had a nickname, it was like, I don't know. And they're like, "Oh, you got one?" I'm like, "Oh, well, water boy then." So and it's worked and gives people something to talk about. And it actually gives people to ask the question all the time. So it's actually worked. It's actually worked pretty good as a nickname because it gives a bit of a conversation.
So go on. Thank you very much.
All right, no problem. Thank you guys for thinking to come out and do the interview.
Thank you. So. Ey, was für eine nette Runde, was für gute Typen. Und das ist ja das Geile, auch an der Weltmeisterschaft. Wir haben inzwischen ja viele internationale Spieler, die auch wirklich das Niveau haben, da mitzuspielen. Das war früher nicht immer so. Die Jungs sind gut und schön zu sehen, was denen das bedeutet. Wir haben es von Ben gehört. Irgendwie. Das ist jetzt sein Traum. Der versucht seinen Traum zu verwirklichen und das wäre eigentlich der perfekte Beginn, das im Ellipelli zu tun.